Satoru Gojo vs Monkey D. Luffy. The matchup we've all been waiting for. The battle between a god-born human and human who grew to the strength of a god. But is it really as close as it sounds? Quickly, before we get into the video, me and Kami set up a fire Discord server together. It's a banger. Make sure to join, link in the description. Let's get into it. Satoru Gojo, the man whose power is so great that no attack can touch him. Born into the era of the cursed spirits, Satoru Gojo changed everything. Being born with both limitless and six eyes, his mere existence causing the entirety of curses to change and get stronger. Gojo is a Jujutsu sorcerer, giving him the ability to manipulate cursed energy, with his abilities being centered around manipulating space and time to his advantage, creating the ultimate defense, infinity. Gojo claims that using limitless and six eyes combined, he can create a certain void around him and other objects with infinite distance between the two. This being explained by some of the editors using real life math, resulting in the harder you try to touch Gojo, the further away you get, following the rules of Zeno's paradox. From where point A to B, there's a halfway, then from that halfway to point B, there's another halfway, infinitely creating more halfway points the closer you get to point B from point A, theorizing that you can never reach point B from point A, causing infinity. Now don't get me wrong, Gojo isn't just some man with fancy abilities. His hand-to-hand combat is beyond that of almost everyone in Jujutsu Kaisen and can hold his own against even the strongest opponents without using his techniques, being shown to be able to take on multiple opponents at once and come out on top. Gojo's combat skills are further enhanced by his ability to predict his opponent's movements and attacks before they even happen. Six eyes. Now we're not talking about those gorgeous eyes of his, we're talking about the technique. Six Eyes is able to perceive and see the flow of all cursed energy throughout the universe. Gojo's abilities don't just stop here. Red and blue, reversal and lapse, with blue greatly amplifying the amount of cursed energy poured into the technique, bringing the concepts of negative numbers and negative distance into reality, forcing real space to compensate and fill in the area by drawing everything toward the impossible. Reversal red, being the opposite of blue, involving imbuing the infinity technique with positive cursed energy, creating an explosive surge of cursed energy that repels everything around it with immense force. But through Gojo's curiousness, he discovers something: hollow purple, the pinnacle of power, merging reversal red and lapse blue, ultimately infinitely pulling and pushing matter in the area of hollow purple, erasing all existence inside the ability. Throughout the Jujutsu Kaisen series, Gojo has been involved in several intense battles, one of them being against Jogo, the strongest disaster cursed, but Gojo cooked him. Also, going on to fight Sukuna and holding his own against a 3v1. Gojo's speed hasn't been measured much, or speed feats in general don't go very far in Jujutsu Kaisen, but based on a few sources and fights we can confirm he is faster than light. With all this, Gojo really seems invincible. Considering the fact that Kenjaku thought even with a 20-finger Sukuna and every cursed spirit fighting together, Gojo would still win. But with all this power, there's destined to be people out for you. Toji Fushiguro, the man who killed Gojo. After a few days of wearing Gojo's spirit out, Toji confronted Gojo, fighting him in a battle, but Gojo's soul was completely worn out, and with the heavenly blade, killing Gojo. But in this slight moment, Gojo focuses and learns how to reverse cursed energy into positive energy, healing himself to the point of surviving and stating that as long as the brain is intact, it can always be used. But something's changed when Gojo now confronts Toji. He's high as hell, performing his first hollow purple and deleting a chunk out of Toji's body. So, just how strong is Satoru Gojo? Scaling to the speed of light and power being scaled to planetary depending on how you interpret hollow purple. Satoru Gojo isn't just the strongest sorcerer, he's the one feared upon by all others. So in conclusion, how will he fare against Luffy?
Year 5 Luffy, current user of the legendary Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika. With the power of Sun God Nika, an ancient deity, Luffy has unlocked a new level of power, taking him to new heights of strength, and with the ability to turn everything around him into rubber. Luffy's strength is only bounded by his imagination. His power seems to grow by second as Luffy can fight crime lords, assassins, false gods, and even unkillable monster Kaido. He is stronger than characters like Enel, who was able to destroy the island of Skypiea, and Scales to Whitebeard, who was stated to be strong enough to destroy the entire One Piece world, with One Piece world being calculated larger than Sun. Now a confirmed Yonko, Luffy is now on par with the likes of Shanks and Blackbeard, as during the final encounter between Blackbeard and Ace, Blackbeard describes it as fight between sun and darkness. In the official volume Guides from Shueisha, the official publisher of One Piece, we have a statement describing what happens in the manga. In reference to Blackbeard, the statement is that a black hole is a celestial body that has such great gravity that not even light can escape it. It goes on to say that if there is a star that has the same density as the sun, but is 500 times larger, the escape velocity will exceed the speed of light. In the guide it says, this technique has infinite attraction that does not let any light escape. It can be concluded that this part is similar to a black hole, referencing the mass of a star. Gear Second increases his speed by 10-fold. Luffy in post-time skip would be 1.1 times faster than light in Gear Second. Luffy gets drastically stronger and faster throughout the series, such as when he outperformed his Gear Fourth in base. This would mean that Luffy in base in Whole Cake Island would be 1.1 times faster than light, and the 10 times multiplier he gets from Gear Second would make him 11 times faster than light. In Wano, his base would be 11 times faster than light, and in Gear Second, he would be 110 times faster than light. And in Onigashima, his base would be 110 times faster than light, and in Gear Second, he would be 1100 times faster than light. This would be consistent since back in Enies Lobby, Zoro stated that they get stronger after every island they visit. Overall, Luffy scales to large planetary to star level with massively faster than light plus speeds. Now, who would win this matchup? Gear 5 Luffy or Satoru Gojo? The winner is Satoru Gojo. Hi guys, it's Kami. I hope you enjoyed this video exploring the true power of these incredible characters. If you want to join more conversations like this, be sure to check out the Discord server run by my friend Algorax. You can join by following the link in the pinned comment. There you can discuss anime, manga, and all things creative with like-minded individuals. So what are you waiting for? Click the link to join the community. See you there.